Typical.
Moving mad. Yeah. Question of the week. Question of the week, guys.
Right. Dead or alive, who's one person you wish you could meet?
Jesus. I got questions.
Shit. Well, shit. I mean, if we want to get into that, I mean, this is a topic I could go on and on. We could do a whole podcast on this, but
Talk about it.
me with Lynn. So, well, you could meet Jesus. Is it the Jesus you think it's going to be? I mean, there's records of a man living named Jesus, but is there records of a man walking on water, turning water to wine? I mean, I'm not obviously trying to disrespect or go against anything. I'm not saying
that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
That is a point. You could go back now and meet Jesus. This could be a regular man. Could tell you about how he's worked in the fields all day.
That's a very good point. But that's why I want to do it.
Yeah.
Because that will confirm for me.
You know what?
It will confirm for me at least.
Is that something you want to know though?
Yeah.
Is that something you think you could handle as a person?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I think it's. I know a lot of people couldn't handle that.
You think you're the man for the job?
I think I am. I know a lot of people couldn't. I know a lot of people couldn't handle that.
I don't think humans could function unless there was something like that. Like
I don't know. You know,
people need like rulers. People need someone telling them what to do. Like, you see it in your job. You see it in the government. Literally everything. Humans need someone telling them what to do.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah.
You raise a good point there, still. Yeah, you raise a good point there.
And it's like it's the people that's telling other people what to do. Though is just other people.
Yeah.
So
I mean, those are very smart and advanced people. I think. I mean, they're clever with it. I mean, I feel like they control peoples in ways they don't even know they're being controlled.
Fucking hell, bro.
I mean, literally, like
It's true, though.
I mean, like,
it's true, man.
From everything, from every advertisement you see, from literally TikTok For You page. I mean, it's all there for a reason.
You know, and this is one thing I will stand by saying this thing. The more information we take in and find out, the less we actually understand.
Yeah.
Because shit, fam.
When
the more you absorb, it's like, what? That's what you think. And you write about all the algorithm and stuff, like it's all on what we search.
I mean, I know, like, if literally I could talk about anything, it will be on my phone, and there's a reason for that.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, targeted adding. I mean, I feel like that's very small scale. I mean, that's something anyone can notice if you really look. I think that's something casual, just, you know, get you to buy it, whatever it is you're talking about. But outside of that, I mean, like I said, we can go into religion. I feel like that was maybe using a way back a day to control set people. I mean, if you look, the churches were always the highest in power. The Pope, always the most in power for a reason. I mean, even more powerful than the government and the Queen and King at certain points.
Yeah.
Obviously now it's a bit more small scale, but you think like everyone leads their life in a type of way based on one religion. Which isn't to say there isn't a higher power, because I actually do believe there is a higher power. But I do think religions can be used in a set way to control mass people.
Yeah. I can't say anything else more on that point. That is very true.
Because what's the one thing a religion needs?
Followers?
I was literally about to say that as well.
Literally,
One leader, something to abide by.
Yeah, it's cult-like when you actually look at it, but people really don't want to admit it, because I feel like humans need something.
I think the more you say, the more they realise, though, in general reality. Because when people are like, you're spot on, bro, like, spot on.
I was to say it to certain people, I mean, they're taken as the highest disrespect. I mean, I've literally just, people literally live their whole life under one thing. I Isn't to say they shouldn't, you know.
Because that's what it is. It's like, it's also religion's a lifestyle. There's rules in set for said person's life.
Yeah.
You have to live this way to achieve this end goal of said enlightenment, whether it's going to heaven or whatever, you know. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it is. The more you break it down that way, it really makes you realise that is true.
And then it's like, isn't
they have their own individual rules, don't they? They follow theirs, we follow us, and it's just we all get along, but it is that way, innit? Like without even realising slowly, but the more you think about it,
the more you realise it. I think that's why part of the reason I won't ever tie myself to one single religion. But I do like to gain knowledge, so I do like to look into religions, but I don't think I could follow them.
Yeah.
Because they are interesting, and there is a lot of like knowledge within them. But I just don't feel like all of that knowledge could necessarily be what you need.
True.
I feel like that was very far away from your question of, you know, who did
we go
who should we
that was a point though, like a very valid point. Like we understand what you mean, like completely.
Even the books, bro. These are supposed to be scriptures from thousands of years ago.
How do we know that's actually?
Yeah, that's been rewritten.
You know
how
what?
many times?
It's just for one bit for me, the Old Testament and New Testament. I've always thought to myself, what you mean, fam?
Exactly.
Like I've always thought that bit to me. Like you see an Old Testament, you see a New Testament. I'm like, well,
it's like
same religion or what's all this about?
Yeah.
I've never understood that.
I think there's over 3,000 religions, or like 3,000, 4,000 religions. So I mean, people really can't think it's one story told in different ways. I don't think it could be that many.
Was it Hinduism that was the first? I think Hinduism was the first.
What religion?
Yeah. But yeah, even with, I haven't read the whole Bible, but even reading through like some of the Old Testament and then some of the New Testament, it's like some of the way God is described and the stuff he does, it's like completely different person. Completely different person.
You know, just dropped a whole lot of information on you, but fucking up.
Amism. I don't know what it actually is, but yeah.
Something to think about often.
No, it's true though. I believe in God and stuff, but that is a real good point. Like
I said, I do believe in a higher power. Like, I do believe the Big Bang was such a random occurrence that I believe, you know, something could have caused it, but I don't necessarily believe, like, for example, Adam and Eve. Like, I believe in evolution, but I believe there was a cause, something at the start.
So like
something to start that chain reaction.
Yeah.
You know what you need to watch? You need to watch a film called The Knowing.
Something watch.
The Knowing. Watch that film. It's a very good film to watch. Based on what you just said. Yeah, it's a very good film.
Yes.
That is a perfect film for you to watch after you just said that. I just thought actually.
See, I would say I'm the opposite. I don't necessarily believe in said Adam and Eve or how they say the story went down. But yeah, I don't believe in the Big Bang though, or evolution. I don't even believe that the world is round. I'm that far, yeah. See?
Each their own, innit?
Yeah.
I think you can't really, you know, disrespect anyone's opinion, innit? Like, any religion, that's what I do speak to. I don't think anyone's, you know, less than or stupid for their opinion because it's their opinion.
Of course.
Yeah, that's why we do this podcast.
I do feel like I'm gonna have a
different
level of
One thing I will
content.
say as well, after watching some of the stuff you told me to watch and the stuff I watched with you, it's like shit. It does make you think, no, I ain't even gonna lie. You showed me some things, it's like, damn. Like that is, it does make you think like, but
But
still.
I would rather not know, truthfully, all the extra things because I don't think that is something I want to handle. Like all I feel like there are set things we aren't meant to know. Like,
Well, I saw something over there. Is like, we're talking about something with the quantum computers about. There's been things made and you can change reality now. It's like there's like a 50-50 chance that we're in someone else's reality now. Like so we're living in someone else's reality.
yeah, that's why you just have to enjoy life.
And anything we're fucking out there, bro. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, wait, it makes you think of like, bro. And then you see, have you watched Black Mirror?
Yeah, that's it.
The new episode is like you see stuff like this, like you see all this stuff coming out. It's like, damn, it's making me really think.
Yeah.
It makes you think about all that stuff.
I mean, a cartoony show could like that, like Rick and Morty style is like Inside Job. That kind of speaks on conspiracies and it does make you think. But it's kind of more like I said, Rick and Morty style. You get me? After you smoke one a bit more chilled, laid back show. But interesting. Does go into it.
So what can be done soon? What will be done?
And then even like with The Simpsons and everything. With The Simpsons just predicting everything.
Yeah, that is weird. What do you think about that though? That's why it's weird though, innit? Because like that's
is a bit
predicted
odd.
from years back. Like,
But
like
see, that's what
tens
I'm
years
saying.
back.
I would rather not know.
You'd rather not go. Okay.
I don't need to. Like that's why I don't really. Those set things. Like I do believe that.
So
it is weird, bro.
Can I ask you this? How do you think like knowing would affect you from then on? Like how do you think?
Like you could never look at anything the same way. Like everything you think you know, you
don't
wouldn't.
know.
You'd question everything. You'd realize that you're such a small scale, and I just don't think you could handle it mentally. Like you'd be an outcast to everyone as well. Like the knowledge as well.
Then what you're taught though, you're taught we came from a big bang, then we evolved from apes or whatever into humans now, and we are on a rock that shot off from the Big Bang on some sun in some universe floating through absolute emptiness and everything's nothing because we're one gonna die and blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, with evolution, yeah, I totally believe it. I mean, naturally, you can kind of see it with how, like, certain animals grow and, like, how things adapt. I mean, when I was young, I was really into, like, animals and all that stuff and, like, just dinosaurs, just knowing, like, that type of thing. And it was, like, I feel like evolution is definitely something that you can see happening.
I can't dispute that. I can definitely say I have seen animals evolve, but in terms of just what we're taught in the scale of it, we are.
But don't think it's nothing quick though. It's not like nowhere near like in our lifetime. Like evolution would take literally years on years. Like,
No, I'm not talking about evolution. I'm saying like just us in general. We are like very very small scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
in what we're taught. If you get
100%.
me, yeah. So it's like both sides. The
100%.
conclusion might be that we are.
Yeah.
We are.
Itty bitty. Yeah.
And I think that's why I'd rather not know. 'Cause I've kind of already come to terms with that. Like that's why it's like just enjoy
The way you are.
can, like enjoy what you want to enjoy. Yeah. Like live life to the fullest you can.
I feel like I want to know, but then I don't. But I feel like if I do know,